Coming up next in my series of introducing hidden gems that you need to get your nose on, B683 from Marc Antoine Barrois here at Osme, so stay tuned. Welcome back, everybody. This is Joel the Nose coming to you from Miami, and today I'm continuing in my series that I started recently called Hidden Gems. What is that? Obviously, the name says it all. I'm kind of focusing on some fragrances that are typically overlooked in the niche, or not just the niche, but the fragrance community in general. This typically going after more of the hidden gems in the niche world. And this one that I'm going to be reviewing today is B683. And this is from the French niche house, Marc Antoine Barrois. He is actually a designer, fashion designer by trade, but got into the perfume world, the niche world, a few years ago. And he created with this fragrance with the avant-garde perfumer Quentin Bish. He kind of does things that are more out there. He's typically, again, independent, avant-garde, takes a lot of chances. So this was always to me an exciting collaboration to see this fragrance. This came out in 2016. And it retails for about $195 for a 100 ml bottle. So I like when niche fragrances keep that ml per ml limit around $2. I think when you're doing that, to me, that's something I look for. So I like the fact that they keep it under $200 for 100 mls, $2 per ml. Now, again, I like to. I'm starting this series because after talking with Maurice at Osme, and we look around the shop and I look at all the niche fragrances he has. There's certain ones that just get a lot of hype, they just get very trendy, and not always for the right reasons. Sometimes they're not the most, the best fragrances. They're not the most original. They're not the best for whatever reason. They get hype. I like looking at ones now, kind of bringing attention to ones that are kind of under the radar that, for whatever reason, just don't get a lot of hype, but I think they should be looked at and should be appreciated. And hopefully you can get that chance. So today again, B683. Let me get right into this. At the top, you have saffron, black pepper, chili, and nutmeg. At the heart, you have violet leaf, cistus, vanilla, and amber. And then at the base, you have santal wood, patchouli, ambroxan, and oak moss. So right off the bat, and I've been wearing this all day. I've got it on my hands. I've got it on my neck also. Is definitely a spicy, woody classification. Right off the bat, it's a little sweet. So clearly for me, I think that the notes in there are very, very representative of what they were trying to achieve, because the saffron and I think the nutmeg give it a little sweetness, but you get a little spiciness from that black pepper and chili. So it's a cool combination, but you also get kind of the wood coming through right away. I think this is definitely an amber fragrance. For me, this is a fall fragrance. So for those of you out there that are looking for something to wear this fall that's a little bit different, I think this is a great option for you. By the way, here's the bottle. Bottles are very cool. I'll show you a little video here at Osme. Take a look. It's kind of like a gold cap and bottle. Just not over the top, but kind of simple. Let's say simplified elegance to the bottle. And so this is one I think, again, perfect for the fall, warm months. It's a little bit warm, it's a little bit spicy, it's a little bit sweet, and it's definitely woody. I get a lot of the patchouli, I get a lot of the oak moss, which I like both those notes a lot. The ambroxan, I'm not a huge fan of ambroxan, but I know it's very popular. Typically gives things a little bit more oomph and a little more staying power. And if there's anything I have to say about the fragrance that's a little bit of a letdown for me, is that the performance is not great. Now, for me, that's not as big a deal. I've said this before in my videos. If I get 3 or 4 hours out of a fragrance and I like the fragrance, I have no problem reapplying it. It doesn't have to last all day, quote, beast mode, for me to appreciate the fragrance. But I understand where people, if you're paying a lot of money, especially in the niche world, if you're not getting 7-8 hours, I totally get the fact that most people aren't going to love that. I don't, after wearing this, it really kind of dries down into that wood base after about 2 hours. And then after about 5-6 hours for me is where it really kind of starts to diffuse, and it was never beast mode sillage or projection. So if you're looking for that, you're probably not going to find that. At least on my skin, I didn't. Maybe you'll find it differently on your skin. But what you are going to find is a good, spicy, sweet, woody fragrance that is not, I'm not going to say this is not super original. It's not going to blow you away as far as something different. But if you want something that is not your standard fragrance that everybody's wearing, and you want something a little bit different, and you want it at a price that's $2 per ml, which is a good price, I think this is one for you to check out. So again, B683, one of my hidden gems. I think it's worth checking out. I think it's worth getting your nose on if you can. Get a sample somewhere. You can order, I think, samples from Osme. Good place to get samples. Try it out and let me know what you guys think. This is Joel the Nose coming to you from Miami. Hope you guys are having a good one, and I will talk to you soon.